Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Hello Sunshine, the podcast where simple conversations brighten your day. I'm Jeannie.
And I'm David. And honestly, every time that intro music plays, I get this warm feeling inside. Like, oh yes, it's time to learn something cool today.
Haha, that's the power of a good routine, David. So, Sunshine family, today's topic is one that's very close to our hearts, passion.
Ooh, I love this topic already. But wait, passion. Is it the same as hobby? I always mix those two up.
Great question, and honestly, a lot of people wonder the same thing. So let's break it down. A hobby is something you do in your free time, like reading, cooking, or playing video games. But passion is something deeper. It's what makes you lose track of time. It's the thing you do even if no one paid you for it.
Ah, I see. So my hobby is cooking. I do it on weekends, but my passion is music. Even when I'm exhausted after work, if I pick up my guitar, suddenly I have energy again.
Yes, exactly. That's a perfect example. When something gives you energy instead of taking it away, that's a sign of passion. We call that being in the zone.
In the zone. I like that. It sounds so cool, like you're in your own little world, right?
Totally. Some people also call it a flow state, when you're so focused and so happy doing something that time just flies by.
Oh, time flies. That's an idiom, isn't it? I've heard that before.
Time flies when you're having fun. Exactly right, David. Time flies means time passes very quickly. And when you're passionate about something, time always flies.
Okay, let's pause here for a second. We just used some really useful words and phrases. Let me highlight them for you. Passion, in the zone, flow state, and time flies. Don't worry, we have a free vocabulary sheet for you in the description below. Download it and practice.
Yes, and I promise it's super useful. I learned in the zone last week and I used it 3 times already.
See? That's the beauty of learning through conversation. You remember words better when you hear them used naturally. So David, tell me more. How did you discover your passion for music?
It's kind of a funny story, actually. When I was maybe 10 years old, I saw this street musician playing guitar near my house. He wasn't famous, he wasn't performing in a big concert hall, he was just sitting on the sidewalk playing for himself. But his face, Jeane, his face was just glowing, like he was the happiest person in the world.
That's so beautiful. And that moment stuck with you?
It really did. I went home and told my mom I want to play guitar. And she said, and I'll never forget this, she said, if it makes your heart sing, then we'll find a way.
Oh, your mom sounds wonderful. If it makes your heart sing, I love that expression. It means if something makes you feel truly happy and alive.
She's the best, and she kept her word. She saved up for 3 months to buy me a secondhand guitar. It had a scratch on it, it was a little out of tune, but I loved it more than anything.
That's actually something I think is really important about passion. It doesn't have to be expensive or fancy. You don't need a perfect setup to start. You just need that fire inside you.
Wow, you speak in poetry, Jeane.
Thank you. That fire is another great metaphor for passion. It's something that burns inside you, something that drives you forward even when things get difficult.
Speaking of difficult, can I be honest? There were many times I almost gave up on music. I practiced every day for a year, and I still couldn't play a full song properly. I was so frustrated.
And what kept you going?
Honestly, that image of the street musician, that pure joy on his face. I kept thinking, if I push through this, maybe one day I'll feel that too.
Push through. That's another great phrase. It means to continue doing something even when it's hard. And David, I think that's actually what separates a passion from just a passing interest. A passing interest fades when things get tough, but a passion, you push through.
That's so true. And you know what? The day I finally played my first full song, just a simple one, nothing fancy, I cried a little. Is that embarrassing to admit?
Not at all. That emotional connection is what passion is all about. When something means that much to you, of course it brings up strong feelings. Okay, Sunshine family, we've reached the middle of our episode and we want to check in with you. Have you found your passion? Or are you still searching? Both are totally okay, by the way. Finding your passion is a journey, not a destination.
And some people have more than one passion. Jeane, what's yours?
Oh, definitely storytelling. Whether it's through podcasting, writing, or even just chatting with friends. I love connecting with people through words. Every conversation feels like a little adventure to me.
That makes so much sense. You always know exactly the right word to use.
Well, I've had a lot of practice. But here's something I want to share. Passion and career don't always have to be the same thing. A lot of people feel pressure to turn their passion into a job, and for some people that works out beautifully. But for others, turning their passion into work can actually make them enjoy it less.
Really? Why is that?
Because when something becomes a job, it comes with deadlines, pressure, and people's expectations. What was once joyful can start to feel stressful. So sometimes it's okay to keep your passion as your passion, your sacred space, your personal joy.
Sacred space. I haven't heard that phrase before.
Sacred means something very special and important, something you protect. So your sacred space is your private place of joy, something you don't let the world ruin.
I think music is my sacred space. Even now, after all these years, I play guitar just for myself. I don't post videos online, I don't perform for audiences. It's just me and my guitar.
And there is absolutely nothing wrong with that. In fact, I think that's incredibly healthy. So, as we wrap up today, let me ask you, Sunshine Family, to do one small thing. Tonight, before you sleep, think about one activity that makes time fly for you. It doesn't matter if it's drawing, cooking, dancing, gaming, gardening, or even reorganizing your closet. If it puts you in the zone, that is worth paying attention to.
Yes. And hey, you don't have to figure it all out today. Passion is not a checkbox to tick. It's something you discover slowly, over time, through trying things and paying attention to how they make you feel.
Beautifully said, David. I might actually steal that for a motivational poster.
Please do, as long as you credit me.
Always. Now, before we say goodbye, David and I want to talk about something we're really excited about.
Oh yes, this is something we put together especially for you guys. Jeane, tell them.
Okay, so here's the thing. We know that just listening to a podcast is fun, but we want you to actually improve your English, not just enjoy it. So every single episode of Hello Sunshine comes with a complete set of free learning materials. And we mean completely free. No sign up, no payment, nothing. Just our little gift to you.
And these aren't just random worksheets, okay? Jeane and I actually thought really carefully about what would help you the most. So what's in the package, Jeane?
First, you get a vocabulary sheet. 10 key words and phrases straight from today's episode, with the pronunciation, the meaning, an example sentence, and tips on how to actually use each word in real life. Not just memorize, actually use.
Oh, I love that one. Because honestly, a lot of learners collect vocabulary, but then never know how to use it naturally in a sentence. That sheet fixes exactly that problem.
Exactly. Second, you get the full conversation script, which is actually this entire episode written out word for word. But here's what makes it special. Every time David or I use an interesting grammar structure, there's a little yellow note explaining it. So you can read, listen, and learn grammar at the same time.
This one is my favorite, honestly. When I was learning English, I always wished I could read along while listening. It helps so much with pronunciation, rhythm, and understanding how sentences flow naturally. Like, you hear it and you see it at the same time.
Perfect for what teachers call multisensory learning. Third, a mini phrasebook. 30 everyday phrases across 6 different situations. Asking for help, agreeing, disagreeing politely, showing enthusiasm, expressing your passion, and closing a conversation gracefully. These are phrases native speakers actually use every day.
I tested myself on that Phrasebook, and honestly, I learned 3 new phrases, and I thought I already knew everything.
Ha, see? Even the teacher learned something new. And fourth, last but definitely not least, a fill-in-the-blank worksheet. 4 sections: vocabulary practice, true or false questions about the episode, an idiom matching exercise, and a short writing section where you answer questions in your own words. Oh, and there's a full answer key at the back so you can check yourself.
You know what I love most about these materials? You can use them at your own pace. Some people download everything and study right away. Some people just listen today and come back to the PDFs later when they're on the train or taking a break. Either way, it works. There's no pressure.
That's so important. We designed all of this because we believe language learning should feel like a gift, not homework. You're already here, you're already listening, you're already making the effort, and we just want to make sure that effort really pays off. So these freebies are our way of saying, we see you, we appreciate you, and we're rooting for you.
Seriously, the Sunshine family deserves the best. And the best is free.
Okay, I love us. Links to all 4 downloads are right below this video in the description. Tap, download, and let's grow together.
And if this episode made you smile, or if you learned something new today, tell us. Leave a comment, share it with a friend, or tag us online. We truly love hearing from you.
Until next time, keep shining, keep learning, and remember, every single day is a chance to discover something amazing about yourself. See you in the next episode.
Bye, Sunshine family. Da-da.
Bye.